Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got the Charlotte Hornets playing against the New York Knicks. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for LaMelo Ball.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Gordon Hayward signed with Charlotte last season. He said, "We're anything but older and veteran, but we keep finding ways to win in clutch situations. That's something to build on. Each day, each game, we're getting better. We do that, and the results will take care of themselves." Guys, back to you.
Well, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Noel is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Bridges out there with Plumlee, and it's Ball in at the point. Hayward outside. And there's the pass to Rozier. And it goes down 2 points.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Noel up top. He's guarded by Plumlee. And a wide open look for Walker. And the three off target. Hayward looking over the floor. The kick out to Ball. Misses off the right iron. Now here's Noel. Passes to Walker. And the layup's good off the glass.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Outside, Ball. Back to Rozier. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fournier finds Randall. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
Stolen by Walker. Rozier with the steal. Here's Hayward. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Fournier's shot is off.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Bridges' shot, good.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Walker in the post. He's covered by Ball. Walker's shot is off.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Ball, and the rejection Switching by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Fournier passes to Randall. Fires the three. The shot's good from Fournier.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Fournier. There's the feed to Randall. In the corner, Barrett with it. No good on the three. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Here's Barrett following the bucket by the Hornets. And here's Walker outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Hornets leading by 4. Ball with it. He's picked up by Walker. Plumlee in the post. Noel on him. Plumlee, no luck. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Noel dishes to Walker. Plumlee with some nice D. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Excels at driving to the basket. Bridges making the D get physical with him when he penetrates.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges. And in this early season, what is the feeling on a team that's trying to build chemistry?
You're coming out of training camp, and you kind of gotten to maybe D, E, and F of your alphabet of plays, and you want to get those execution points down, the teachable moments on offense down. Most coaches, though, Kevin, are focused on the foundation of the defense, the rules that we've set, the obligation that you have to your teammates, and to start on that end of the floor. And that's really what the first 20 games are about for most teams.
Pass to Rozier. Here is Plumlee. Ball with it. He's coming off a 37-point game against Memphis.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Knicks trail by 6. Here's Noel, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Bridges finds Hayward. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside ball. Shot clock at 6. Back to Rozier. Here's Bridges. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And that's now 6 points for Miles Bridges. Fournier passes to Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track. I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Now, here's Barrett. 23 points for him the last game against Milwaukee.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Fournier takes the 3. Walker missing again.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Rozier for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
And the Hornets call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Washington's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Bridges. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Terry Rozier. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Alec Burks checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Rose in for Walker. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the Knicks. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And checking out Charlotte, a half game back.
And when I look at Charlotte, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Lots of season left to go, so maybe a little too early to say that. The results have been anything but positive early on, but we've seen plenty of teams dig themselves out of big holes after early season woes.
Now here's Oubre following the miss by Derrick Rose. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And to get open is Robinson. Burks' shot is good.
Beautiful assist in transition. They beat the defense down the floor. The ball always wins.
The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Robinson dishes to Rose. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Bouknight. And Bouknight slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Burks can't get it to go.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
You can see the coaching staff up there and clapping right now as Oubre on the defensive end getting it done.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Washington with it, guarded by Robinson. The pass to Oubre. And he gets it to go.
I can see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Knicks trailed by 7. And here's Rose. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And Robinson is right there.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Pass to McDaniels. He kicks the ball. Pass to Booknight. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Barrett. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Oubre.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Is Smith. He's checked in for Ball. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Manuel quickly. He's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Here's Smith. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. McDaniels kicks to Washington. Shoots from 12. Burks pulls it in. Knicks trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Toppin. It's good.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Washington passes to Booknight. Smith scanning the floor. Here's McDaniels. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Slick look from Smith as he comes away with the assist.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, quickly. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Second chance effort.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we've seen the improvement for the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. His star, Julius Randle, defines Tibbs' approach.
He genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player, and he knows that the only way to do that is through the grind, through hard work, through putting the hours and the effort in day after day. So that's his thing. He's going to push you in practice, push you in workouts. And he's your biggest fan when you're out there on the court.
He is indeed in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle. It fits in the Big Apple.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Charlotte?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Knicks. Toppin is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Taj Gibson. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Kicks it to McDaniels. Pass to Smith. And here's Oubre. Launches a three. And it's the Hornets another three.
So big for this offense and crucial that Oubre can continue to knock it down from there.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Quickly. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Charlotte, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. And McDaniels drops both. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Quickly.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
The pass to Washington. Smith outside. Now here's McDaniel. He's guarded closely. Oubre. And again, the Hornets missing. Knicks trailed by 4. Now here's Quickly. 6 points for him. Washington kicks to Smith. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Charlotte making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Washington. Bridges comes in for Oubre. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Bouknight. Then for the Knicks, Nerlens Noel checks in for Gibson. Evan Fournier comes in for Burks. And Walker subbed in for Quickly. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Plumlee with the rebound.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Like the awareness there, Plumlee quickly assesses his options and moves it.
Here's Walker. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. Passes it to Smith. He takes it in, lays it up off the glass. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
And once again, there's Ish Smith going turbo mode to get past the defense. An excellent look at the bucket off the drive.
Fournier finds Noel, and there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Grimes from outside off the mark.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
That one drops for him. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And Kemba Walker, traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
Rozier the pass to Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 8 points for Miles Bridges.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
To the inside, and Noel throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Rozier. There's the lob to Bridges. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
From deep, Walker. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Smith the pass to Hayward. And it's Noel with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Fournier against Rozier. Fournier's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 4. Pass to Rozier. Hayward outside. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
The pass to Noel. He feeds it to Fournier. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. That's 7 points for Evan Fournier. Charlotte calls timeout. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. And a switcher also for New York. Barrett's checked in. Hornets leading by 5. Ball with it. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And the rejection by Noel. And now the Knicks on the break. Randall's running. Dishes to Fournier. Back to Randall. And here's Fournier. He has 7. Walker's shot is off.
But he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Plumlee. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Getting far more adept at operating in traffic. I like that Plumlee was able to adjust to the situation and convert with a hand in his face.
Walker with it. Bridges covering. Passes it to Randall. Randall is doubled for 3. Fournier. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
It's so dangerous from that spot. Hayward doesn't need a lot of separation to get his shot off.
Outside, Walker puts up a 3. That one, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Feeds it to Bridges. Into the lane.
That's what a star talent does. If Bridges wants to fulfill his potential, he's got to attack. Use that quick first step.
Here's Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got 12 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Walker against Ball. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Pass to Noel. The dish to Walker. Hits it from 3-point range. Walker's got a pair of triples in the second now for New York.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Plumlee finds Hayward. Outside, Ball. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high. This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Rozier against Fournier. Now Bridges. 12 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Over Randall. Bridges misses. Knicks trail by 6. Noel dishes to Barrett. And Hayward with the block. Here's Ball. He's got 6. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Combine the fluid movement and the explosiveness, and Plumlee brings it down.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Washington's checked in for Miles Bridges. Kelly Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Terry Rozier. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Randall. Manuel Quickly, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Walker.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Rose. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Rose has got 6.
And how about the airtime improvisation from Derrick Rose? Able to hang and finish with the defender looming.
Sinks the triple. And the Hornets lead by 11.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
He lobs it up.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. 52 seconds left now here in the second. Rose against Ball. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 4 rebounds in this game. The Hornets pull it in. Now here's Plumlee. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And here is Bouknight. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Oubre. Lays it up and banks it in. Oubre's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets.
Well, assertive play there from Oubre, just being aggressive and not bothered by the touch.
Barrett for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the side. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
From the jump, it was Charlotte coming out strong. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. As the first quarter came to a close, they saw that early lead disappear. Tie game at the end of 1. Moving into the second quarter, whoa, Nelly, coach lit a fire under him, and it definitely had an effect. Their offense got into a major rhythm as they finished the half up by 11. Jack, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. Their ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Knicks' first half?
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up in the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that. First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat out awesome.
Ball, no good. Knicks trail by 9. And Noel kicks to Barrett. Driving in, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Barrett's got his first points in this one. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Brent, in which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays for other guys. I think stretching out the floor and having confidence in that shooting. And maybe that's the key word, Kevin. It's just having confidence overall. And I guarantee you this. Julius Randle was more tired after last season than any other year. So coming in and being in great shape is huge for the next few seasons for him.
Rozier against Fournier. Pass to Bridges. Rozier with the ball. Hayward kicks the ball. 5 to shoot. Randle with the block.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randle.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Walker against Ball, and the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And the Knicks with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Shot's good by Walker.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Walker against Ball. On the wing, Bridges. Driving to the basket.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
Fournier passes to Walker. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the pass to Rozier. Ball with it. Now defended by Randle. Ball gets to Hayward. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Here's Walker. And Rozier pulls it down. Charlotte leading by 7. Right through the D for the layup. Rozier's got 9 points.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
There's Walker with the 3. And it's Walker again missing. Charlotte has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Rozier with the ball. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here's Randle. Shoots over Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Ball, no good. Knicks trailed by 9. Passes it to Barrett. Left side Fournier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. B.J. Washington comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Smith subbed in for Ball. Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. Burks comes in for Barrett. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bridges kicks to Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Misses off the left iron. Knicks trailed by 7. Outside, Walker. Going inside. They shoot again. And it's good on the layup. Walker's got 23 points.
Overcoming challenges like it's nothing. When Walker is committed to scoring on the drive, nobody's stopping him.
Hayward passes to Washington. There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Burks can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 7. Smith outside. He dishes it to Hayward. Washington inside. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Washington's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Well, he was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning, and he is going to hammer it home.
At the elbow, Randall. Shoots over Bridges. Can't connect from 13 feet out. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter.
Oh! Yes, sir. Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Left side, Gibson. Stolen by Washington. Hayward kicks to Smith. Back to Hayward. The 3. They get it back. Bridges. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bridges has got 12 now in this quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
New York calls timeout.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Some changes for Charlotte. Daniels, he's checked in for Bridges. Kelly Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Ish Smith. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kemba Walker. The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Rozier, the pass to Washington. Back to Rozier. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Rozier. Stolen by Rose. And there's the lay-in. Rose has got 8 points.
And still with those active hands, Rose remains a threat to knock the ball loose. And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Yep, it counts. 7 points in the game.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Rose passes to Quickly. Down low. Here's Robinson. Hornets with the rebound. Rozier's got his 7th rebound here tonight. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Washington finds Rozier. To the inside. Banked in off the glass. And that's 13 points for Terry Rozier.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Robinson passes to Quickly. Hornets with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the basket by Rozier.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Quickly with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Quickly's got 9 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And there's the drive. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for McDaniels. R.J. Barrett's checked in for New York. Here's Plumlee. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
It's deflected. Rozier against Rose. Washington inside. That one doesn't drop. Knicks trail by 21. Now Rose, 8 points for him. With the drive, and that one's good. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now here's Bouknight. Quickly covering. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 21.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Robinson finds Rose. Over Rozier. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rozier's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint, Plumlee. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Toppin. And here is Robinson. He's guarded by Plumlee. Now, here's Quickly. Defense right on him. To the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Charlotte, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
That free throw good from Washington. Washington hits them both. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Barrett. Here's the three. Offline.
Good job contesting by Kelly Oubre Jr. there.
It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Charlotte Hornets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau. Coach Thibodeau trying to get control of this game.
I mean, keeping things simple during that timeout, Kevin. One possession at a time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Noel is out there with Toppin. And it's Rose in at the one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And the first one at the line is good. Is Smith. He's checked in for Charlotte. And so Fournier nails both of them. Charlotte has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Fires from 14. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Toppin with it. Working on Jones. Noel finds Barrett. Takes it inside. And Barrett slams it in.
You love that. Just that quick first step. And RJ up and over the D.
From 13, Toppin pulls it in.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the shot goes down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Bouknight. Shoots over Fournier, and it comes off the front of the rim. There's the drive, and Noel throws it down.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Jones, the pass to Bouknight. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Fournier. Offensive rebound.
And a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Barrett, no good. Charlotte leading by 19. Now the pass to Carey. Martin dishes to Smith. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. The Knicks also changing it up. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. And Walker subbed in for Rose. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Randle against Oubre. Hayward outside. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Bridges. And again, the Hornets missing. And the Knicks with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Noel finds Barrett. Walker with it. He's covered by Ball. Back to Barrett. Randle down low. He's covered by Ball. And there's Randle on the assist from Barrett. Barrett's got 5 assists in the game. Charlotte calls timeout.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Ball against Walker. Passes it to Hayward. Yes, that goes in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Bridges against Walker. Over Bridges. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As he continues to develop his offensive skill set, Plumlee is going to draw more and more fouls like that.
You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Clock at 4. New York needs to get off a shot, and Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Oubre outside. And Plumlee kicks the ball. Pass to Hayward. Second shot opportunity. He gets it in there.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Fournier goes in. And pick up 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. The lead is 15. Ball against Walker. Free throw line jump shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And 12 points for LaMelo Ball. And here's Walker. Fires from deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Hornets leading by 14. Ball with it. Hayward outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Here's Oubre, puts it up off the inbound, and it's good on the way-in. And the Hornets lead by 16. Walker the pass to Barrett. Now Noel. Pass to Fournier. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
Walker's shot is off. Charlotte's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Ball, no good. Knicks trailed by 16. Inside, got a piece of it. Here's Randall. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Plumlee, no luck. New York's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the pass to Walker. Fournier goes in. Another shot. And no good that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. There's the lob to Bridges. And they get it back. Oubre against Noel. Goes back up. Bridges misses. Knicks trailed by 14. Outside Fournier. Passes to Walker. No good with the triple.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Ball. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Outside, Walker from past the arc trains the three-pointer. Walker's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
To the inside, Plumlee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 15.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Barrett. Randall left side. Shoots over Ball. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Noel against Plumlee for three. Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Ball against Noel. Ball kicks to Hayward. Offline with his three.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
There's Walker with the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Walker's got 32 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. Down by 12. Hangs. And it's Walker laying it in. Walker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And few get hotter than Kemba, one of the top scorers in this league, and that's why he's a franchise player.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're leading by 10. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Miles Bridges.
And he's had more dunks in this game than you can count. The D has looked like they're just standing still. He keeps blowing by him and finishing with that highlight reel material.
Rozier, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He said, "This is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play." In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks, David. Here's Rozier. Bridges outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball with the bucket.
Oh, nimble inside play there from Ball, finding ways to work around the defense and score.
Walker against Ball, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Walker's got 38 points.
And pro move there, finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Randall kicks to Walker. Dishes it to Fournier. It's Barrett on the wing. Rozier defending. Barrett, no good. Noel against Plumlee. Outside, Ball. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Randall kicks to Barrett. And it's off from three-point range. Now here is Martin. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some. And what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open. But some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in. And that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.